Hello gorgeous sexy people, and welcome back to the new Sexy TV. This is Giselle Janela, your host, and I'm really happy to have you back. And for those of you who just joined us, this is your first time, a warm welcome. And just so you know, I have given the word sexy a new meaning. And here it is. For those of you who know it already, you can say it with me, okay? Sexy is all about being satisfied, being empowered to do the extraordinary things that you want to achieve in your life, your goals, your dreams. It's about being youthful, full of vibrancy, full of vitality, so that you can go ahead and achieve those things, inspire other people to support you, and really to enjoy life. This is why I created this TV show, so that I can share these things with you. So today I'm going to be talking about taking it personally. Does it sound familiar? Yeah, at one point or another, we do that. We take things personally, and sometimes we take it too personally. And because of that, we get hurt, we get sad, we get disappointed, etc. So how many of you can relate to that? Yes. So I want you to take your notebook and your colored pens, so you can start taking your notes. And for those who have not heard about this before, we use colored pens so that we can activate the right side of the brain. And because you are receiving data, you are activating the left side. So then you are using both parts of your brain, and this is all about having accelerated learning, okay? So that you can learn more and more and more. And with your color pens, I highly recommend you to doodle, to take, to put, drawings and things, next to your notes, because that way you're keeping your brain more active and you learn more, okay? So go ahead and take your things, and I will get a new page for you, okay? So go and do it. Thank you. So there's my new page. Here it is. So we're talking about taking it personally. And one question that I want to ask you is, do you really need to take things personally? Just ponder upon that, okay? Perhaps you don't have to. Now, here's the first key. Okay, the first key is to detach. Detach, okay? So when you are giving something to somebody, say for example that you are a guy, okay? And then you are just, walking down the street, and you just feel really happy, and you're just smiling away, and then these women, they just look at you with this kind of like, what's that prick doing, or maybe you're a woman, and you are, walking down the street, and then you're smiling, and and then you are mistaken because you're smiling, just because you're smiling. When you are doing something like that, when you are sharing something of yourself, I'll ask you to detach from it. Don't take it personally. If you're giving a smile away, if you are doing a service, if you are giving a favor to somebody, detach from it. Don't expect anything. Just give it unconditionally, and it will make your life so much easier. Alright? Good. So the second key is you need to know the other. Know the You need to know the other. And when I say the other, this means people and also the environment. You could be right in the wrong environment. And this refers to the first key, right? Like say for example, you are in a company meeting, and the people who are there say they don't know you. And you are friendly, you are bubbly, and they just don't understand you, And perhaps they might be, looking at you as like a weird person, but don't take it personally. Just be yourself. But you need to know who is there in the room. So if you know that you're going to be in a business meeting and you don't know the people, just be observant. Observe first and then you behave. It will save you a lot of trouble and a lot of upset. Okay? Now, the third key. Key number 3 is you gotta check your expectations. You gotta check your expectations. What are you expecting? And as I mentioned before, it is better to expect nothing. Nada. Zero. Yeah? Don't expect anything. Just whatever you are given, just give it with all your heart and just give it away. Because once it's given, it's gone. It's out of your system. And just keep it that way. Okay? Now, the 4th key is to move on. You really got to move on. Now, and I want you to please ponder upon this, okay? And I want to ask you this question. How many times have you been disappointed because you were mistaken and then you took it personally? And then how long did you hold on to that bad feeling? And the next question is, was it worth it? Or maybe if you are still holding on to something, is it worth it? Is it worth your energy? Is it worth your time? Is it worth your life? Because when you are holding on to something and you're not moving on, what you are doing is you are giving that event more and more and more energy. It eats you up. It eats you up, my friends. It sucks your energy away. Okay, and this is something that, because we don't see it with these physical eyes, this is energy. Okay, I'm talking to you about energy. We just hold on to things. That's how we can do it. If we were able to see really what happens at the energy level, we won't do it. So please move on. Okay, if it's in the past, it's in the past. And moving on also means to forgive. I will be talking about forgiveness in another episode, and if you want to know more about forgiveness, please ask me, okay? And also if you want to know more about not taking it personally, ask me. I will be more than happy to answer your questions, okay? So these are the 4 keys for not taking it personally. So it's to be able to detach, right? To know the other, meaning know the other person, knowing the environment, right? Check your expectations, yeah? And the last one is to move on, right? So the call for action for you is to apply it. Let me know how it worked for you, and please share these videos. This information has to reach more and more people out there. So I'm really happy that you came back, and I will see you again. And with all my love, thank you so much, and I'll see you again. Mwah! Ciao, ciao.